What is up, guys? It's Josh here, and today I am bringing you an episode of Minecraft for your viewing pleasure, and I'm going to be showing you the Avatar plugin, particularly the waterbending side of things. If you don't know what Avatar is, it's basically a TV show, and there's like 4 branches of water, fire, earth, and air, and they can all control the different elements, so air controls air, but they did implement it into Minecraft as a plugin, which is a really cool and fun plugin. So I'm going to show you the IP of this server, or I'll just have it in the description actually. But there are plenty of servers with this plugin, so this is definitely not the only one. It's not like a revolutionary plugin like Hunger Games or Survival Games, or it's not really like a sub-branch of Minecraft, I'll say, like Tekkit is, or like Feed the Beast now, but I hope you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the plugin, and what I like about it is that you can, even if someone's like hacking or they have better armor, you can use like ranged abilities and really use the environment to your advantage. So let me do /home. I don't really have a like legit home because I just keep killing myself and fighting people because it's fun. Actually, I have a little secret chest here if you didn't know. Ha ha ha. So I can PvP people and die and not lose all my stuff. But I'm only going to be showing you waterbending. I'm sure you're going to want to see the other abilities after I'm done with this, because it's just that awesome. So if you do, then I will leave a link to 3 videos in the description that is going to show you firebending, earthbending, and airbending. Great videos, so kudos to this guy. This is how I really learned what bending ability I wanted, or element I wanted. So to choose your element, you do /bending space choose, and then air or water or whatever, but this is going to be permanent, so make sure you know which one you really want before doing it. Or if you don't really care, I mean, they all have their perks and advantages, but I'm going to show you waterbending specifically because that's the one I am. You can get all 4 abilities, but on most servers you're going to have to pay for that. So yeah, the first one I'm going to show you, I'm going to go backwards here, is the water bubble ability. And if you want to see the abilities, you can go to /bending, that's not how you spell bending, space display, and then water, fire, earth, or air. I'm going to show you water. These are the 9 abilities, conveniently, that I can use as a waterbender. Conveniently, because I have 9 slots in my 9 slots in my hotbar, and you can bind the abilities to each slot. So you just saw another ability. I'll go through these in a sec, but if you want to bind, you do /bending space bind, and then the ability, in this case this one is water spout, and then the key you want it. So my 8 key is water spout. So I'm going to show you what these abilities do. As you saw, if I go to my 9 key, this is automatically going to remove the water in this bubble around you, any water, so you can traverse through oceans and whatnot, like so. And then if I go to my 8 key, the water spout one, if I click, this is going to be toggleable, and I can actually go fast in water and I can fly up. It's lagging a bit, but you can see it's like making this, it's trying to make this water spout below me. And then I just click again, and I go back down, and yeah, so that's a cool ability and very useful. And then I can actually test these abilities out on these skeletons. So I'm going to show you a little more of the offensive abilities. This one is like a wave ability. I don't really remember what it's called, but if you shift and you actually look at, well, I guess you can use plants, ice, water, and snow in order to waterbend, so you don't just have to be in like a water biome to actually be good. If you shift and look at it, it's gonna make this little marker of smoke, and then if I click in the direction I want it to go, it's gonna make a wave, and it's gonna knock mobs and players back. So obviously you didn't get knocked back that much, and it's lagging because, oh, that's some ice I made earlier that melted. But you can actually use this wave to propel yourself, and I will show you that. That makes me shoot if it doesn't lag as much. Sorry about the lag, guys, but it does happen when you're using a plugin like this. And it'll actually like shoot mobs, as well as you can just click and then press shift, and it should make like a shield. Hold on. When it lags, though, some of the abilities don't work. So this makes like a water shield, and I can turn it into ice, and it still works. So that's a pretty cool ability. Next one I'm going to show you is like a basic attack ability. And all you have to do is shift, and you'll get that little marker, and then you click where you want it to go, and it will hurt the mob. It goes pretty far too, so you can see I can like take out mobs or players with that, and it's lagging so hard, oh my god. But it'll hurt him. The Torrent ability, which I particularly like, is going to make this like swirly ring around you, and that actually acts like a shield. And if I click it, it will hurt a mob more than my water manipulation one. And hold on, gotta get another. It's gonna hurt a mob more than my water manipulation one. And then I can actually click again, and it will freeze them. So it'll make like a little ice thing. So you can actually freeze players in ice. Of course, they can still hit the block and get out. But if you actually just like don't click, it'll still do damage, just it won't freeze. So yeah, and then also excuse me, also with this ability, if you shift and you just click, and you get the torrent thing again, and then you unshift, I'll show you this in a sec, and unshift, it'll actually make these waves. I don't know if I charge it for long enough. One sec. Come on, don't be like that. Okay, sorry about this lag. I'm going to do it on a plant just to show you how that works. I will shift and click. Oh yeah, I have to shift and click, I forgot. And then if I unshift, it'll make these walls of water, and that's going to actually knock people back. So yeah, that's a pretty cool ability. It gives a pretty big radius, actually. And let me just kill this skelly. But yeah, it gets a pretty big radius around, and I will show you this one next. All these abilities are just bound to these keys because I chose them, so you can all choose which ones you want. And they actually won't work if you have tools in the slot. So if I like, I'm trying to use the ability, this one turns water into ice, by the way, and ice into water if you press shift. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. If you're like clicking with a pickaxe, it's not gonna like turn water into ice, which is pretty cool. But if you do have tools and you're like trying to fight someone, you're like, why isn't it working? Check if you have tools in that slot or it's lagging. This one is pretty cool. You gotta shift and click, and shift and click, right? Or click and shift. Click and shift. Are you gonna lag? Are you gonna lag? Okay, you click and you shift, I believe. Oh yeah, and then it's going to slowly, just because it's lagging, form this ring around me, and this is the octopus form ability. You're going to get these little tentacles that come up, and you can slowly walk around and shift, and this is a defensive ability, so if someone comes toward you, you can click, and the tentacles will actually hurt them a pretty good amount, and then if you unshift, it goes away. So this next ability is a healing, or actually this is the ice spike ability. If you click, it'll like, and if you click, it'll just bring one ice up. It has like a recharge time, so that's why it's not going immediately. If you click, it'll like bring one ice up, and then if you shift click, it'll bring like a few up around the player, and it does a lot of damage, but you do need ice for it. And I am bound to my 7, a healing ability, so if I take damage, if I go into water with my 7 slot open, it's going to give me a regen 2 effect. Pretty cool, pretty cool. My 8 key, I showed you this. This was the water spout, and then my 9 key, which will probably kill me. Yeah, see, if you just jump down with the 9 key, you will like hit the bottom and die. Well, it depends on how far you're falling from, but yeah. That's it for waterbending. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Great plugin, very well designed to the designer. And if you want to go on the server, once again, link will be in the description. Tons and tons of fun, just something to do. It's not like super addicting or anything, but it's fun to just kind of PvP people and have some fun with the plugin, really. So if you did like this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you would like, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.